Good afternoon. This is a Monday afternoon here in Tallahassee in Southwood. This is Dallas Sports 1977 coming to you. We're going to talk about the Dallas Cowboys at SoFi Stadium, where they had had a hard-fought contest against the Los Angeles Chargers. It was a great game. I can say that for both teams had their deficiencies and everything and stuff. The NFL football officials, they tried their best to do what they did against Dallas last week against Tampa Bay, give the Chargers the game by making bad calls against the Cowboys. It's the same movie that we've seen before in the past and everything, and it just constantly, the NFL has it out for us. And I just want to just show you, here's a partly sunny, cloudy day here in Southwood. But let's get back to the subject we're talking about. We're talking about what happened yesterday. Dallas won 20-17 against the Chargers at SoFi Stadium. Dakota Prescott played great, even though he threw an interception late in the second quarter, which he was doing a little too much. He should have checked down. Tony Pollard, I'm happy with him, how Kellen Moore is utilizing him out of the backfield on screens, draws, and the offensive line played great with zone blocking and everything. Ezekiel, he played pretty good. I wouldn't say great, but he played pretty good. And I agree with this kind of system of using the two-back system. That's a great thing. I've been saying this all along on my channel. I've been saying that for the longest, for this season, how Dallas can be something great this year by doing that, by having a two-back system. And last week we had to throw the ball around the yard and everything and stuff, and this week we went to a ball control system and everything. We still have on defense some deficiencies. We had a lot of people out with injuries and with Dakota, COVID and everything, and injuries and everything, and suspensions and stuff. But by them moving, by Mighty Dan Quinn moving Micah Parsons to defensive end was a great play. I say this, it was great, it was fantastic. And then we need to utilize him in different areas on defense. Use him at middle linebacker, outside linebacker, defensive end, and rush the passer. I've been saying this for the longest. We need to rush the passer. We need to put pressure on these quarterbacks. We stand in these base Tampa 2 defense, the 4-3 base defenses and everything, and great quarterbacks picking us apart. We put no pressure on these quarterbacks. If you don't put pressure on quarterbacks, you're going to get beat. And that's a must. We have to do that. And so Micah Parsons, he played great. I got to say it. I got to give kudos to the young man. He played fantastic. And Mighty Dan Quinn, I see he's working on our defense and everything and trying to get it up to specs and better than what it's been doing, comparing how bad we was last year. We only gave up 17 points to a powerful Chargers offense with Justin Herbert. That boy he got a cannon. He can read a defense. He's a great quarterback. You can't be letting him sit back there and get on his cell phone, call his girlfriend, call his friends and texting and and everything and being comfortable. You can't do that on defense. You got to make a quarterback uncomfortable. You must do that. That's a must. And that's one area of concern that I have with this team. And one more concern is Anthony Brown. We need to trade him or cut him and get some money for him and send him to some other team, because he is the weakest link on our defense. He is the very weakest link. Jalen Smith, he's not worse as Brown, but Brown is the weakest link, and teams gonna keep exploiting that. And I've been saying it for the longest on a few of my videos how that's the problem. And on our subject, we're gonna talk about how the officials, they tried their best to give the game to the Chargers. It was an interception by one of our cornerbacks, intercepted the pass, and they called pass interference. It wasn't pass interference. It was just great coverage. But they doing those kind of things to keep the game close because they want us to sweat and they want the Dallas Cowboys to earn everything they get. But guess what? We earned this victory. Even though Zerline missed last week, he played terrible last week against Tampa. He made up for that 56-yard kick to win the game with 4 seconds left on the clock. That's a good thing. On our first drive, we drove 71 yards, 15 plays, and scored a touchdown. We hadn't done that in probably maybe about 2, maybe 3 years. And that's a good thing on the first drive of the Dallas Cowboys. And our quarterback, before the season, people was worried about, is he okay? Is Dakota Prescott legs okay? Is his shoulder okay? Is his arms okay? Is he going to get through this season? Well, guess what, people? Guess what, fans? He looks great. He looked fantastic. And all you haters out there like Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharpe, Kyle Brandt, Kimberly Martin, Dan Orlowski, Mike Greenberg. If I've left any of you out on NFL Network or ESPN analysts, I've left any of you out that's talk bad about the Cowboys, that's hating on us. I'm talking to every one of you. The Dallas Cowboy Nation, we're here to stay. I want to stop and show you what it looks like. It's so beautiful out here, right here. We're here to stay, nation. Let's stick to our team. Let's stop fighting amongst one another. I've been looking at other YouTubers like Skywalker Steel, Big Game James, Cowboy Football Fan Talk, Dallas 1980, and we all preaching the same thing: what's wrong with this team and how this team can be better and in different areas. I wasn't happy with Kellen Moore in the game against Tampa, but I was impressed with his play calling in this game. It was fantastic. It was remarkable because we got all these great weapons, and we're not utilizing them to the extent of putting them on the field. We could use our greatness in different ways as decoys, like use CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper as decoys, because they're great. Use Pollard out the backfield on screens, draws, flare pass, wheel routes. He's might not be a better blocker than Ezekiel Elliott, but he has more speed, and he has that cutback ability to get around the corner and the edges. And it showed clearly in this game against the Chargers. And so I gave him an A-. That's my grade today for what I gave Kellen Moore. I gave him an A-. I can't give him an A+. Because A+ is something when you've done everything that you should have done. But we had a lot of areas that need to be cleaned up and fixed in on this team. And there you have it. Yes, I'm happy this afternoon. I just got back from the trip from where I had to take FAMU to Auburn in a volleyball contest. And then they took me off that run and sent me to Atlanta, and I had to bring back Florida State from the Wake Forest game. And so we all see how that went and everything. We're not going to talk about Florida State today, even though I'm not happy with them and everything and this coaching staff. Our subject is the Dallas Cowboys, America's team. We look fantastic. We should be 2-0 instead of 1-1, but it's a great 1-1. And we should be happy, all the fans everywhere in America, wherever you're located at, in Texas, Florida, California, New York, if you're in Great Britain, if you're in Canada, Asia, Russia, Brazil, South America, Central America, wherever you're located at, you should be in a great that how things are going for our team. The team is looking fantastic. I think we're going to beat our rivals, the Philadelphia Beagles, on Monday night, coming up next Monday night football game. We're gonna take care of business. I really do believe that we're gonna win our conference. Even though the talking heads out there saying that we was gonna come in maybe second or third behind Washington and the Giants as they win our conference, but it's a dogfight. But this team showed me a resiliency, showed me great fighting and everything, and that's what I want. And yes, I'm happy about it. I just wanted to share it with you and everything and stuff. I got a trip coming up this week where on Wednesday I got to leave and go to Wisconsin to do a golf tournament. But as a Dallas Cowboy fan, we have it great right now. There's a lot of teams in worse situations, worse areas than we are. We have a fantastic quarterback. Yes, we do. We got a fantastic quarterback and two great running backs and three great wide receivers. And our areas of concern, yes, is defense, but that it takes time to build greatness. And so there you have it. It's just a fantastic time right now as a Dallas Cowboy fan, and I just want to share it with everyone. And we out here walking in the park and everything, and showing you how beautiful it is and everything. The Dallas Cowboys fans everywhere. Let's hold ourselves together. Let's be encouraged. Love one another and help one another. And that's stand by team. And so we got a tough game coming up here against Philadelphia. I don't know what our game after Philadelphia, who we have next after that. But if we can take care, get hold serve, and win the NFC East, that'll put us in a great situation to make the playoffs and go deep in the playoffs and do some things this year, even though the talking heads said we weren't going to do that. And yes, I'm happy and I'm excited, and I should be. And that's the way every fan of boys, instead of looking at all the weaknesses and all the flaws this team has, and not looking to what we have great in this team, we should be everything that we have that is special in this team. Yes. Every team has a weakness. Every team needs something. So, as a Dallas Cowboy fan, I'm excited and I'm happy. It's been a great time as a Dallas Cowboy. This is Dallas Sports 1977 coming to you here in Tallahassee, Florida. You be blessed, be encouraged, and let's put God in our life, and let's thank you. Have a wonderful and a blessed day. God bless. Let's go Dallas Cowboys. Thank you. Bye-bye.